You tap a video on your phone, and it starts loading. A few seconds later, the video begins to play. No cable is connected to your phone, nothing is touching it. But somehow, the video travels from the internet, through the air, and into your screen. That is Wi-Fi. And even though we use it every day, most people never think about how it actually works. Wi-Fi is not magic. It is a way for devices to send information using invisible radio waves, similar to how a radio receives sound from a station. But instead of music, Wi-Fi carries websites, messages, videos, photos, and apps. The main device behind this is your router. The router is the small box your phone connects to at home. But the router itself is not the whole internet. Think of it like a middleman between your device and the online world. Your internet company brings the connection into your home through a cable or fiber line. That connection reaches your router. Then the router shares it wirelessly with your phone, laptop, TV, or tablet. So when you open a website, your phone sends a request to the router. It is basically saying, "I want this page." The router receives that request through radio waves. Then it sends the request out to the internet. The website sends the information back. The router receives it, then sends it through the air back to your phone. All of this happens so fast that it feels instant. But behind the screen, your phone and router are constantly talking. They are sending and receiving tiny pieces of information called data packets. A video is not sent as one big file. It is broken into many small packets. Each packet travels through the network and reaches your phone. Then your phone puts the packets back together. That is how a full video appears on your screen. And this is happening all the time. When you scroll, send a message, or open an app, your device is constantly asking for data. The router sends each request to the internet and brings the answer back to the correct device. So if your phone, laptop, and smart TV are all connected, the router has to manage all of them at once. It is like a traffic controller for your home network. Wi-Fi uses different radio frequencies to move these packets. You may have seen names like 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. The 2.4 GHz signal can travel farther and pass through walls better, but it is usually slower and more crowded. The 5 GHz signal is usually faster, but it does not travel as far. That is why Wi-Fi may be strong in one room and weak in another. Walls, distance, furniture, and other devices can all affect the signal. This is also why router placement matters. If the router is hidden in a cabinet, the signal may not spread well, but if it is placed in an open area, the waves can travel more easily. And when many devices are connected, the Wi-Fi can feel slower. Not because the signal disappeared, but because the router is handling more requests. One person may be watching a video, another may be gaming, and another may be downloading files. The router has to divide the connection between all of them. So the next time a video plays on your phone with no cable attached, remember what is happening behind the screen. Your phone is talking to your router is talking to the internet, and invisible waves are carrying tiny pieces of data through the air. Subscribe for more simple internet stories that explain how the digital world really works.